Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. I am here in all of my post-work sweaty glory to introduce my September, yikes, it's already September, my September reading vlog for the Mending Hearts Book Club. Every month I vlog our romance pick. We've been 8 out of 8 so far. We're gonna make it 9 out of 9 so far for the first whole part of the year. And our September pick is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Ali Hazelwood, as of right now, currently is one of my favorite authors. I have read, I'm pretty sure, every single book that she has published, either like full novel or short story or novella, and have honestly given everything 4 or 5 stars. Majority of the books have gotten 5 stars from me. So it's safe to say that I'm obsessed. And I was very excited when we were picking our last quarter picks or third and fourth quarter picks, I guess, and I suggested reading her newest book, and Stasia agreed. Here we are. We're reading Love Theoretically, which came out in June, I believe, and I cannot wait. All I know about this book right now is that she hates him because he's the worst, as in most of her books. Ali Hazelwood's books, there's fake dating. He's probably very grumpy. I don't actually know all the tropes in it aside from those big ones, but regardless, I look forward to this one. I have a feeling it's going to follow a very similar formula as like do all of her books, but I don't complain about it. I love it. 5 stars still, and I do have high hopes for this one. There's just something about Ali Hazelwood that is beautiful, stunning, amazing, and I do have very high expectations / high hopes for this book. I will be vlogging it as per usual. I'll update y'all as per usual every quarter, so every 25% of my way through the book I will go ahead, and give y'all an update. Sorry, I stepped on something and then it made a sound and it scared me. But yes, 25% updates. I will be hosting live sprints for this book this month, which will be really fun. I'm anticipating this one being a quick read. Ali Hazelwood tends to be fast reads for me, so I'm hoping that it's light, fun, a little bit spicy, and a lot cute. So that's about all I have on this one right now. But once I get to 25% and hop back in here and update y'all with my first update, I will give a better synopsis for those of y'all who like to know what you're going into before you go into it. I don't plan to start this one this week. It is Thursday. I probably could start this weekend, but I'm going to prioritize some other reads instead and hopefully get to this one by next week when sprints happen next Saturday, a week and a day from now. So that's my plan. That is the goal. But yeah, I'll update y'all at 25%. I have high hopes. I hope that book number 6 from her that I've read does not end up letting me down, but I feel like we're going really strong, so hopefully that trend continues on. I have somehow already blinked and the end of the month is pretty much here. And I am just now here with you all to give my 25% update for Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. It is like so hot in my room. I also just got home from work, so I'm like sweaty and tired, but I am officially 100 pages into this book. This book is a chunk at almost 400 pages total, but I did read the first 100 pages in like 2 sittings, so it's definitely going to be a fast read. I've just been trying to get through books like Fourth Wing and school stuff, so I haven't made this one a priority up until now, because now that I'm done with Fourth Wing, which is an even bigger chunk, I can spend more time focusing on Love Theoretically. So this book is about Elsie and Jack. Elsie got her doctorate. She has a PhD and she is applying for this new position at MIT, and her nemesis, her mortal nemesis, whose name is Jack, he is the head of the department, of one of the departments, who is going to be making the final decision on if she gets this job position. And she thinks that he hates her. He obviously doesn't. Like, it's very clear that he does not hate her. But she thinks that he hates him, and she's like, I'm gonna get my revenge on what he did to my field of science, and I'm gonna get this position and like laugh at his face when I do and make his life miserable. So it seems to follow a pretty similar formula that her other books follow, Ali's other books follow. But regardless, I'm eating it up. This book is making me laugh. It's so good. It's so good. I will read anything that Ali Hazelwood writes and I will love it. And this one is no different. So I'm hoping to get to 50% tonight, but I'll give y'all an update whenever I do, hopefully with some more comprehensive thoughts. Okay, I'm officially 50% of the way through Love Theoretically. I'm doing my update out here just to kind of, in the kitchen, to kind of get a change of scenery. I also need to make dinner after this. But y'all, like, this book is making me tear up every other chapter. For the last several chapters, it has been so sad to me, and I love Elsie and I love Jack, and it's very much like a he falls first romance, and I am obsessed. As per usual with Ali Hazelwood, her stories are just so addicting. And yes, even though they kind of follow similar formulas, you know, that's how romance is. Like, there's only so many tropes that you can do, and I would love to see, honestly, like, some new ones being introduced in some of her books. Regardless, like, her characters are always so good. Like, yes, there's entertainment between them, but there's also like so much heart, even if they feel awkward around each other. So like, those conversations don't always come about in a very clear way at first. I still know that like they're about to happen. I can very much tell that Jack is like, he's on the cusp of like letting her know how he really feels. He's very much hinted at it. I just don't think Elsie has completely realized the extent that his feelings go to. But like, man, I just need him to tell her how he feels. But it's so good. Jack, like, I want a Jack. Where do I find a Jack myself? Because like, truly, like, he is so patient with her and calm to her storm as a PhD professor who is struggling big time with the world of academia and finding stability in a job, as also somebody who has diabetes and has no health insurance and struggles to live sustainably, or to like even like live on very little. Like, her and her roommate, like, they're not making money, and it's so hard when you are a doctoral student or a master's student, like grad student, like trying to make money while being in school. Like, the options aren't always, I don't know, like as great, you know. Like, they struggle big time with making money and just trying to like make it in life, while also like struggling with student loans and debt and things like that. Anyway, she's like struggling big time. He knows that she's struggling, and he is like there for her consistently, even when she doesn't want him to be. But I think that we're slowly getting past the I hate you, like I know you hate me thing, and moving into something deeper than that, and I cannot wait to see it. Here are all my tabbies so far. I'm not annotating the book super heavily, not as much as some of the other books that we've read so far this year, but I am underlining some things as I read them, and honestly, I love it. It's only 6:45 here. I would love to get to 75% tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch to another book for right now, for a little bit, that I need to also read. But like, y'all, it's so good, and I cannot wait to get to the next chunk of it soon. Hopefully we get some spice soon as well. That would be amazing. But I love Jack, I love Elsie, I think they're great. The side characters are also amazing. Like, Elsie's best friend is awesome, and so is Jack's brother. So yeah, that's my 50% update. I probably will not finish this, hopefully, I don't know. Will I finish this book before the 1st of the month? Before, I guess, the 30th of September, which is Saturday? Who knows? I definitely have the potential to get there though, just based off how quickly. I just read another 100 pages of the book, so yeah, we'll see. This video will definitely come out in October though, but it's fine. But anyway, yeah, that's my 50% update. I will hop back in here once I have another one. I just reached the 75% mark in Love Theoretically last night, and if I do not finish this book tonight, I will probably cry. Chapter 19, which is the chapter that I just finished, was literally so good, and I swear that with every book that Ali writes, her characters just get better, especially her main male characters, in my opinion. I think all of her characters, all of her main characters, and really a lot of her side characters as well, that she has written have been amazing, but I feel as though Elsie and especially Jack take the cake. I am really hoping that there is no third act breakup. I have less than 100 pages left. I've got about 88 pages left total, I think, and they're in a really good place right now, and I cannot see a third act breakup happening. But I'm afraid that if one does, I'm going to end up being super mad, because either it's going to be for a dumb reason, there is not going to be enough time for them to like go their separate ways and then come back together with 80 pages left of this book, or I'm just gonna be very frustrated at how the whole thing goes about, as tends to be the case with third act breakups. Fingers crossed, I've got 80 some pages left or whatever, that there is no third act breakup, because they are perfect together. We do not need to have that moment where they go their separate ways, you know, and then come back together in the end. I think that this would work great without that third act breakup, and I'm hoping so hard that we do that. I feel as though, personally, from what I've been reading, third act breakups are kind of like becoming not less common, but a lot of authors in the books I read are choosing to not go that route anymore, which I love to see. I think it works so well to have a romance without a third act breakup. A third act breakup does not have to be the climax of the story. I feel like a lot of authors use it as that, and the resolution is when they come back together, but we don't need to have third act breakups in all of our romances. So praying, hoping, fingers crossed that we do not end in a third act breakup. I will cry if that is the case, but as of right now, it's shaping up to be 5 stars, as has been every single novel that I've read by Hazelwood. I've given her other 2 novels 5 stars, and I feel as though this one probably will be as well, unless we have a really silly third act conflict. And depending on what that is, maybe my rating will not be 5 stars. Right now, it's so good, and I cannot wait to finish up tonight. Here's another update on my tabs. So pretty. I am underlining occasionally, but not super often. But yeah, that's my goal, is to finish this up tonight, hopefully. I just read a whole play by Brecht for one of my classes, so I think I can take a little break from schoolwork to do some fun reading. So that's the goal. But anyway, I'll chat with y'all hopefully in the next couple of days once I finish this book. 5 stars to love theoretically, but are we really surprised about that? I will eat up anything that Hazelwood writes, and this book truly was no different. I wasn't a huge fan of the third act conflict that inevitably happened, but it wasn't the worst one that I read, and I can see why it was justified in a sense. Both characters did have something that they needed to get off their chests and grow through, and I am glad that everything ended up okay in the end. But 5 stars to this book, truly phenomenal as per usual. I love Hazelwood so much, and cannot wait for her YA book coming out this fall, as well as her 2 releases I think that are coming out next year. So yay. This is probably, I have to say, my favorite pick of the book club so far. I can't not love Hazelwood. I mean, I could technically, but I just can't, you know? So good. I loved it. Would recommend this one so much. I feel like her characters in this book are, I love all of her characters. I think Elsie and Jack are like my top tier couple, and that was really hard to beat after the couple in Love on the Brain, so I absolutely loved it. Before I sign off though, I'm gonna go ahead and announce, as per usual, that our October pick is the Fiancé Farce. This is a sapphic rom-com about a quiet bookseller and a romance novel cover model who agree to a modern-day marriage of convenience. I have read 1 book by this author in the past, which was Written in the Stars, and I loved it. So I'm super excited to get to this one this month. It is officially October, but you know, it's fine. I finished Love Theoretically in September, so it's okay. But this is our October pick for the Mending Hearts book club. Cannot wait to get to it. Hopefully I'll read it a little bit faster than I read Love Theoretically, but it's fine. Probably not, but we will see. So as per usual, I like to just announce the next month's pick at the end of my current monthly vlog for the Mending Hearts book club, if that makes sense. So come hang out and read this one if you want with us. We would love to have you join our Discord and or Instagram, yeah, and read the book with us. But that's all that I have for this reading vlog. Probably a very boring one, but 5 stars, love it. Definitely top tier for me in terms of all the book club picks that we've had this month, or that we've had this year. And I cannot wait to finish out the rest of the year as well as what we have planned for 2024. So keep an eye out for future Mending Hearts book club videos. Again, if you're not already a part of the book club and want to be, or you want to start reading romance, feel free to join our Discord and Instagram down below in the description. We would love to have you. But that is all that I have for this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.